comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. I went to go buy a kettle today because I'm up to like fucking 10 teas a day. Tea is pretty much the only thing there is that you can be addicted to and it won't destroy your life. Well, not fucking completely anyway. It does turn your teeth yellow. I've had my teeth cleaned twice in India. It's like fucking $400 here. So I'm going to have little yellow teeth pretty soon. And if you double bag extra strong tea, which I do, you might as well have a fucking coffee. So I have like 4 black teas a day. I have maybe like 1 or 2 green teas. Then I have like a couple of chamomile teas and a couple of tulsi teas, which is some Indian bullshit. It's meant to be healthy for you. So I'm working the hot water quite a lot. And I don't have a kettle at the moment. I'm just working the fucking pot. The pot on the stove like I'm a fucking 18th century fucking Mormon. And it takes fucking longer to do it in the pot. So I'm like, I need a fucking kettle. And I was like, I don't just want a fucking shitty Kmart kettle. Fucking made in China, break down, fucking leak petrochemicals into my fucking system. Fuck that. I want some stainless steel bullshit. So I go down fucking enthusiastic about this kettle. I can't believe I'm telling a story about buying a kettle. I can't believe I'm dragging it out as well. Like it's a fucking interesting story. Anyway, it's what I fucking did. I went to buy a kettle today. So I get down to the fucking store and I'm like, I'm willing to spend, let's say $30, $40 on a kettle. I wasn't aware how much kettles cost because it's the only kettles I've ever bought have been from Kmart and they're like $6 or something like that. So I was like, I'm willing to upgrade a little bit. I walk into this fucking store. The first kettle I saw, I was like, that looks pretty fucking good. Price tag, $230. I was like, is this the wrong fucking tag? This can't be $230 for a kettle. And it was for the fucking kettle. But it was away from the other group of kettles. It was like out in the fucking aisle. It was like a display kettle. So I'm like, that must be the best fucking kettle in the world. That's why it's $230. Let's get to the fucking kettle section and see what's going on there. So I get to the kettle section and you would not fucking believe how much they're charging for fucking kettles now. There wasn't a kettle there for under $59. $59 fucking dollars was the cheapest kettle. All the way up to $320 for a fucking kettle. I looked at the $320 kettle. I'm like, all right, am I missing something here? A kettle's doing fucking more than just boiling water these days. So I looked at this $320 fucking kettle. And the only addition to your normal fucking kettle that they've added is different temperatures. So you press a button, green tea, it goes to 80 degrees. Then you do white tea, which is like 100 degrees. Black tea, whatever. That's the only addition they've made from the fucking white plastic one where you just flick the switch to this $320 fucking kettle. So I just stormed out in disgust. There was a $59 kettle and then it went up to $89, and then everything after the $89 kettle was in the hundreds. So the bulk of the kettles were between $100 and $200 for a thing that just boils fucking water. Have I fucking missed something here? If you're someone with a $300 kettle, I hope someone breaks into your house in the middle of the night, grabs that kettle, and fucking bludgeons you to death with it. That's not very Buddhist. I'll have to make up for that somehow. But honestly, if you've got a $300 fucking kettle, I'm not going to say just die, but you know what I mean. Like, anyway, I didn't buy a kettle. I'm still on the pot on the stove. And that's the end of my kettle buying story. How the mighty have fallen. It's fucking ANZAC Day and I just told a story about buying a fucking kettle. I'm going to have to ramp this shit up. My wife went out and she's like, yeah, you should come with the kids. I'm like, are you fucking out of your goddamn mind? I'm not leaving this fucking house today. I don't want to see anyone playing two up. I don't want to see a drunk cunt anywhere. And then I get a fucking drunk dial today from one of the fucking listeners. This is what ANZAC Day sounds like for the fucking listeners overseas. Here we go.
Alright, Boyle. It's fucking ANZAC Day. We got 50 on our heads here. Here we go. Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go. Oh, fuck! Yeah, Boyle, we got fucked. Mate, I'm in a hole that I can't get out of. I'll see you fucking Thursday at the container, mate.
I've been there, mate. I've been there many fucking times. See you at the Container Thursday, brother. I think I've sold like 4 tickets for that show. So it's going to be fucking very intimate. If you're in Sydney, buy some fucking tickets to my show. It's this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can buy them off my website, boylecomedy.com, or just go to the Sydney Festival website. But fucking load up. Buy some for your friends as well. Relatives, fucking just bring everyone. Anyway, it's fucking Monday. You've had the Kettle story. You've had a little fucking taste of ANZAC Day. But it's really time for a fucking Ask Boyle. It's Ask Boyle time. So if you have a question you need answered, or you just fucking want to ask me a hypothetical question, anything. The thing to do now is you can still write in. You can still email me a question. boylecomedy@gmail.com. But fucking go to Drunk Dial. Ask the question with your own fucking voice. It's on my website. You'll see it. Just work it out. It's Drunk Dial at my website, boylecomedy.com. Put your email and fucking details in there. Then record your fucking shit, and I'll answer the question on the pod. So this week's question, we've got one from the fucking motherland, Ireland. Here we go.
Boyle, what's the crack? It's Chris here from fucking Dublin. And I've just stopped fucking smoking grass there for the last 2 weeks or whatever, and I've been sweating my bollocks off every night. And I was just wondering, when you quit alcohol, did you find it hard to sleep? What was your night like in the first couple of weeks? Were you sweating? Did you have fucking vivid dreams? What was that all like? Because I don't think you actually mentioned it. Big fan and all that shit. You know, keep it up. Fucking as soon as you come to Dublin, I'll be getting a ticket. Come see you with my fuck Adrian t-shirt. And yeah, peace out, brat.
Well, Chrissy, you have come to the right place. So I went on a 5-day bender just before I quit alcohol. My mate's wedding, I fucking threw down on those 5 days. I didn't leave anything in the fucking tank. I woke up the day I was meant to leave because I was up in Broken Hill, which is like fucking 10 hours drive away from Melbourne. I woke up and I was so fucked. I was like shaking. I was like in the middle of the fucking DTs. I was having an existential crisis. It was fucking all happening. So I was like, I just have to drink. I have to drink through this. There's no fucking way I'm making the drive back to Melbourne with my nerves like this. So I just started drinking. I managed to get like 8 beers down. And I was meant to do half the drive back. I was driving back with a mate. And I drank too much. I was thinking maybe by about the 5-hour mark, I'll be able to drive the other half. And I just wasn't able to. Not because I was over the limit, which I definitely was. But I just could not get my fucking nerves together. There were fucking kangaroos bouncing out. I couldn't sleep. I was fucked. I was so fucked. And I had to work that morning. I think I had to fucking be at work at like 6 a.m. or some shit. We ended up getting in at like 5-something a.m. So I jumped in bed for like 35 minutes and then went to work. And thank God it was only the one job. Working with the crane, I thought it was going to fall on me. I was so fucked. It's probably as fucked as I've ever been after a bender. Anyway, I got home after work on no sleep at the end of a 5-day bender, and I just could not turn the fucking machine off. The mind would not shut down. It was just ping pong fucking everywhere. Just thinking about the worst thoughts you can fucking think of. Then I was falling into that in-between dream state where you're half awake, half dream. And it's basically like a nightmare. It's hell. God, it was fucked. That lasted for like 3 days. I didn't even sleep that first night because I was beyond exhaustion and I was terrified to fall asleep. That's how fucking cooked I was. And I was just soaking in sweat. It was like piling up around my neck, my chest, everywhere. I was just basically lying there shaking, trying to avoid a fucking serious thought. That lasted 3 days, and then the worst of it was over. But then, for the next like at least 4 days, I was fucked. My sleeping patterns were fucked. Dreams were heavy. Because I think what happens is, especially with weed, you repress all these fucking dreams while you're drinking, while you're fucking high. But you've got to have the dreams. They're coming regardless. You're just bottling them up. So when you stop doing the thing, they come hard. It was just full withdrawals. It was like one of the worst weeks of my life that week. It was so fucked. But then after the first week, I still wasn't fucking 110 afterwards, but it started plateauing out and I was like able to deal with it. But that fucking first week, Jesus Christ. I knew it was going to be bad, but fuck, that was bad. The only way I could really deal with it is like, I fucking deserve it. You humble yourself. You're like, I deserve it. I'm just going to fucking take my suffering on the chin and I'm just going to hopefully ride it out. No ego. You can't fucking battle it with ego. Your ego is disintegrated, so don't even fucking try. You just humble yourself. You say, I am one of the dumbest cunts of all time. I am one of the world's biggest pieces of shit, which is not far from the fucking truth either. And you just go, I'm going to fucking take this on the chin because that's all there is to fucking do. But it does clear up pretty quickly, like a week of hell. I think if you're smoking weed, it might take a little bit longer because, I don't know, it's in your fat cells or something like that. I know a lot of people who've given up weed for short periods of time. I don't know that many people who've fully fucking given up weed forever. But they always go on about the dreams. They're like, it's fucking hectic. Anyway, mate, thanks for the fucking question. I'll see you when I get out to Dublin. Thanks for buying a Fuck Adrian t-shirt. Appreciate it. That's it for tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around. And I'll see you the fuck later.